It's the NFL on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Bears and the 49ers. And it's all up next.
Next to the beautiful San Francisco Bay, 40 miles from where Candlestick Park once stood. We're at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Welcome in, football fans. Thanks for joining us. Kate, Scott, and Brock Hewitt here with you. And Brock, on paper, it's not quite the competitive contest that everyone hopes for each week, but projections have us heavily tilted towards one sideline here.
One thing that is cool, Kate, it's been really easy to rally together this week for this team because nothing will unite a football roster, in my experience, than having the whole world against you. Heck, even your own fans at home against you. They don't care if nobody thinks they've got a shot. Those dudes playing today, putting that uniform on, they believe they can do this, and the power of that belief is a big deal.
Ball is teed up. It's their punter, Torrey Taylor, to do the honors. And off we go in Santa Clara. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. And look at this return. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. And bringing them out, you cannot call him irrelevant ever again. Took his team to the Super Bowl last year. It's Brock Purdy.
Brock Purdy proves that his rookie year was no fluke. 31 touchdowns will do that. But what I loved was the efficiency, the rating, and not just me. It's what Kyle Shanahan and just listen to those 49ers teammates talk about Brock Purdy. Sure, he threw for almost 4,300 yards, but just at every turn, on every stage, this guy delivers. In fact, he became only the 8th quarterback to take a team to a Super Bowl in their 2nd season in the history of this league. Can't wait to watch Brock Purdy continue to take more and more steps with this invaluable experience he's gained as a young player.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Play action now with Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Shotgun snap for Purdy. He's on the move. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a 49er 1st down.
When a play breaks down, every once in a while, you've got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on that ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that one.
Purdy on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Now a give on the counter. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Sent to the ground by Kyler Gordon.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play. Whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Another carry for him. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
That is some old school brutality. An offense close to a 1st down, a defense that knows there's a run headed right its way. In a battle of wills, the offense gets it done.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Second down now, 7 to go. A tight end in motion now. Purdy setting up that play action. This is reeled in by Jawan Jennings. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
You know, they say you never go broke taking a profit. Just find that completion. And it may not be a Benjamin, but even those little dollar bills start to add up.
They've come out swinging to begin this contest as they've got it down to the 31. First down throw by Purdy. That throw finds Kittle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
Small pass, big result. This dude is just a juggernaut with the football. And once he gets rolling, it gets tougher and tougher and tougher to stop him. Playing foul with those yards.
Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10. Here's the handoff. And he's stopped down at the 16 after a small gain. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. From the gun is Purdy. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I think everybody in the building was already thinking about the next play to run as they watched that short throw to the tight end. That's a gimme. You don't expect to see many of those dropped.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He has the first over the middle. And this is down all the way to the 3. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Mason has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. It's 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers finish up an excellent opening series. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Jake Moody on for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Tyler Scott now to return it. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. So here come the Bears as they get set for their debut series. And leading them out to the #1 overall pick in this year's draft out of USC, a player with immense promise, Caleb Williams.
Caleb was one of the most hyped prospects ever out of college football, and I'm not speaking out of turn or any hyperbole there. It's why he was the #1 pick. And you put on his highlight reel, Kate, you can put that highlight reel against anybody the last 50 years. The way that he creates and extends plays, the ways that he can run and still sling it totally off platform and off balance all over the field. He also does it with a flair and eccentricity that is unique and really not common coming into the league as well. A superstar in the making.
Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down. Williams on the play action. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. 16 yards on the play. And that's a Chicago first down.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. But anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Running with Swift out of the gun. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. But you're going to have to pick up the pace.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Staying grounded with Swift. This is ahead for about 5. Nick Bosa makes the stop. We got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3. Going to run again with Swift. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
You know, it sure looked like defense had done enough to hold him on that play. But credit that first down to a good initial effort and second effort to keep fighting to go get that extra yard needed.
First down, Williams. Hits his target, that's DJ Moore. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll take that kind of passing from the rookie out of USC. He gets them the first.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you you get an explosive play on a drive. In the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here. Brock gets first and goal. Out of the shotgun to give to Swift. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, it did the job on first down. More to come.
Again, it's going to be Swift. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. He picked up 6 on the run. Now they're facing 3rd and goal. Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Opportunity here for this defense if they can make this stop on 3rd and goal. Off the play fake, Williams. Just got it away
your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
So on fourth down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash. Carney's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Returning it from the 4. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They go play action here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Opening frame of the game, and 2 times already, these defenders have got home for a home run sack. If they get their way, a lot more teammates are going to join them on the stat sheet with the takedown before this one ends.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. They pick up a single yard, still well behind the sticks for this 3rd down.
Well, that's a tough one because you could see the beginnings of what looked like an explosive play. Let's give some credit here, Kate, to the defense. A great job to bottle them up before it came to fruition.
Flag down. This could be a free opportunity for the offense. Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. Now the call helps, but still a 3rd down to figure out now. Now it's Purdy. Flush down now to his left. He'll make a big for it on the ground. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the 1st quarter. Neither side separating much so far. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. Special teams out, and it's Pat O'Donnell. Spent 8 years with the Bears. Who will punt this? Looking to return from the 29. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Nice kick there. It's a punt of 53 yards. And it's going to be Bears football. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he gets him around 6 there. That was Devondre Campbell making the tackle. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
Able to get it to Moore. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Bears 1st down. Williams set to pass. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is picked up by the 49ers! And San Francisco takes the return to the end zone. Touchdown! The 49ers grow their lead off the turnover. I think they would have happily just taken the turnover, Brock, but how about the wherewithal of the defender to take it back for the score?
Yeah, that is a scoop and score in the definition of a splash play defensively. You don't just rip possession away from the offense, kind of rip their heart out too. You rip possession, you turn it into points, and now that beleaguered offense is going to have to get right back on the field.
On is Moody for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers drive their lead to 11. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Here's DeAndre Carter with the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. A handoff left for Swift. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Now Williams has his man. It's Swift. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 29. Moore's got it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
First down. Here's Swift. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Brought down by Fred Warner. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Running behind center with Swift. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
First down throw by Williams. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Working from the gun, Williams. At throw finds Komet. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
You know, with some of these tight ends today, you could put 2 guys, heck, put 3 guys on them, and they still find a way to make those catches. With how they move at their size, they really are the ultimate matchup advantage.
Third down, here's Williams. He lofts it, deep left. And disaster avoided. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. So this one goes out of bounds inside the 20, but not by much. They're giving him the 18-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And it took a couple of guys to haul him down there after a gain of just 1. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Purdy throwing here. Into the hands of Samuel, complete. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, even a drop would have been better than that, frankly. Couldn't find a way back to the line of scrimmage, and it's a rare pass that actually loses yardage.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Here's Purdy to throw. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
And it just keeps coming, Kate. It just keeps coming. This defense relentless in this first half. 3rd time. Now this quarterback's got to pick himself off the turf. When they get in that locker room at halftime, it's going to be a quick one. I think the whole message is going to be, how do we protect our quarterback? Because if you can't do that, this offense can't get started.
The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. He gets it out of there, and this has some distance. Jukes out a 1-stop. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That one, an impressive 57-yard kick. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. They're on the counter with Swift. And he'll get this forward, and he's stopped at the 37. It's an 8-yard pickup, then they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
You're sure happy with that offensively when you can hit a defense where it hurts, right in the middle of the field. And doing it on the counter, just simply overpowering them with their blocking, makes it that much sweeter.
From the 37. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on to a well-placed hit like that one.
So on fourth down, that is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. From the left hash, 54 yards out. It's no good and had the leg, but his aim wide right. And it stays a two-possession game at an 11-point margin.
So in the end, the armchair quarterbacks, Kate, are going to tell you the more aggressive-minded play caller would have been correct. It would have been a better decision to go for it as they come up with nothing from that field goal try.
The 49ers find themselves in a great spot to start this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, this is one of the occasions, Kate, where this defense got to just keep chopping wood. Keep chopping wood. I know they're a little more careful about actually having axes in locker rooms anymore after injuries, but the mantra is the same. You can't look at the scoreboard nor worry about what your offense is doing. You got to keep punishing your opponent.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. They kick the running back in motion. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. That was intended for Deebo Samuel. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting to completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Kittle brings it in. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is, because that QB and tight ends, they got that ball out in a hurry.
An early jump of the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. Running back sent in motion. Purdy to throw it. Into the hands of Kittle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
The pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. To throw again, it's Purdy. He's on the move. Stepping up, and he's going to run. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Second and 3. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20. That's good for 7 yards. And that's a 49er 1st down.
Can I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes a time and experience.
That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Every tight end worth their salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Looking to throw, Purdy. And he makes the catch on the sideline. Oh, but they call it out of bounds. This close to 6.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He has the catch, but no, he can't get down in bounds. Oh, Brock, it was nearly a touchdown, but they're going to say it's incomplete. Not sure he knew he went out of bounds before he made a play on that ball, Brock, but he was the first to touch it coming back in, and that's going to get the penalty. So now from a bit further back, here's 3rd and goal. From the gun is Purdy. Escapes the pocket. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The 49ers make it a 3-possession game. Brock Purdy with the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Scott now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. The Bears. Got a long way to go and a short time to get there. Here's 2nd and 7. Won't make the play on that one. It hits the deck, incomplete. Was hoping to get that one to Keenan Allen. So it'll be 3rd down.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect. All you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Throws a bullet down the left side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the 49ers get it back after a marvelous defensive effort. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep. Or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
The 49ers find themselves in a great spot to start this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Purdy looking to throw. He'll get this complete to Jennings. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
2nd and 3 now. They kick the running back in motion. From the 45 on 2nd down. That's taken in by Samuel. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I got to be honest with you, Kate. That's an occasion where a drop would have been a whole lot better than a completion. Couldn't find the way back to the line, and it's a rare pass that actually loses yardage.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. They'll empty the backfield and motion him right. On third down, Purdy. Left side, and it's intercepted. Kevin Byard comes up with it. And the Bears take over at the 44-yard line following the turnover. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He's got him. That's Swift. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Tackle made by Jair Brown. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 46. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Williams on the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Torrey Taylor on the punt. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. And that one comes down at the 2 before bouncing into the end zone for a touchback. So we're halfway through this contest from Santa Clara, California. The hometown 49ers out in front. As we send things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you and Brock in a bit. But first, time for our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Niners got a fine performance in the first half from one of their leaders, Brock Purdy. He had a touchdown both in the air and on the ground to help push his guys into the lead at the break.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Return coming from the 6. Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. Oh, hang on there. Hang on a moment. Looks like we've got an injured player on the kick return. They're going to check on him now. First and 10 now from the 30. Williams from the gun. He's on the move. And he's tackled for no gain.
You know, sometimes, Kate, that pocket could be a lonely place. You're searching and searching for an escape valve, and there's none to be had. That time, nowhere to go, and he was lucky to get back to the line before the defense swarmed him.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. To throw, Williams. Completed here to Komet. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Chicago first down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. They run with Swift. And he's able to get it past midfield and down onto the 49er side. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, Williams. Swift hauls it in. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
Niners countering with a 5th defensive back on this 3rd down. Working from the gun, Williams. That's caught for the first. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Bears first down. Swift gets it on the option. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. On the carry, it's Swift. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Up down by Fred Warner. He gets a couple, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Williams to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Chicago first down. Tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. On the ground with Swift. And he's brought down for a loss.
Hey, Range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Called that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
And the 49ers in a nickel set. 3rd down coming. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Hey, that's not an easy thing to do, Kate. Not against quarterbacks and the red zone offenses in this league, but what a tremendous effort to not only get the stop, but to end it with gusto and a sack.
The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. Carney's kick is good. And that lowers the deficit to 15.
You know, you look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Samuel now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Play action now with Purdy. To the left side and wheeled in by Kittle. And he's brought down at the line.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Mason there to haul it in. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
It's one thing as a running back to move those chains on the ground. Well, that's what you get paid for. You want to get paid a little bit more? Move those chains as a receiver, as he just did.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Purdy on 1st down. Nams along that sideline, Samuel. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. On the ground, this is Isaac Garindo. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Purdy to throw it. Kittle brings it in. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
They'll send out the punting unit. It'll be Pat O'Donnell doing the honors. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Swift gets it, going left. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
2nd and 10 now. Getting out to his left. He can run it. And he slides down with enough to pick up that 1st. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
I can promise you, that was the goal from the moment he took off. He kept his eyes locked on the chains. It's almost like he had a spidey sense. He knew exactly where to get in order to move the sticks and get that critical 1st down.
Handoff running right. Here's Swift. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Brought down by Fred Warner. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Going to run again with Swift. And he has it to the 42 before they make this stop. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
They had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. This time it's a passing play. It's taken in by Roma Dunze. And he's taken down at the 30. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Chicago. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears get it back to within one score. That lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Okay, the wide receiver is going to get it to begin the drive. And they managed to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. The grab and bounds offside. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Out of the option, he's going to keep it going right. We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. Bears pick it up, headed the other way. So that was holding on the offense, and a quick declination from the defense means this stands as a turnover. This, our last play of the quarter. Williams to throw on first. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Knocked down by Fred Warner. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Williams set to pass. That's knocked away by a defender. Incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as it begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted, it's going to be fourth down. Chicago brings out the punting unit. Torrey Taylor will kick this away. This punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3. From the 39. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete.
You know, that's one of those situations you want to get your back in space. Well, you accomplish that. Unfortunately, you don't make anything happen because you don't bring the ball in cleanly.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. The handoff on third and short. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Their punter making his way out now. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he sends this away, definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And they're going to take over possession. They're out and set, first and 10. Williams on the play action. And the first down pass set away by a defender, incomplete.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball around. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target and make a play on it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Now Williams escapes the pocket. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
Williams to throw on third. Flushed out of the pocket. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Bears first down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
First down, ball at the 36. Williams from the gun. And there to haul it in. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Give him 24 on that play. And that's a Chicago first down.
Well, that's a game that has its roots in preparation during the week. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday kind of stuff. Identifying ways to target the coverage and creating opportunities for big completions.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. To throw is Williams. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Going again on second, Williams. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh no, the ball is loose! But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. Well, nearly the end of that series, partner. You can almost see those players rooting for the ball to bounce across that sideline before a defender made the recovery.
Yeah, sometimes that sideline's a player's worst enemy, but sometimes it can be their best friend, and this is one of those times where that best friend delivered.
And he got what he could there, only to the 14. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Looking from the gun, Williams. That was incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Well, this will actively age a coach on the sidelines. Wrinkles and gray hair, all of it. All the planning, a great play, and careful execution led to that. And it was dropped to the turf.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll run now with Swift. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You spring a big game like that, Kate, on the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
They need the end zone here. They've got 4 chances at it. This is 1st and goal. Staying grounded with Swift. Finds the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears down by only 2 in the 4th. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. So now the Bears getting set. Big moment coming as they go for 2. All or nothing, they'll run it. And he gets into the end zone. This one all tied up here in the 4th quarter. But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Gotta go for 2 on the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the 2nd half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? Do you know who Steven is?
Good question. No, go ahead though. You take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Samuel now to return it. And look at this return. He showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the 4th quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that 3rd phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down. gun is Purdy. That throw finds Kittle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
First down throw by Purdy. Pearsall there to grab it. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
Second down now, 7 to go. Motioning the tight end now. Handoff now out of the gun. And he's going nowhere there. Add that to what's been a tough afternoon for him. No gain on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 7.
Big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
On 3rd down, Purdy flushed out of the pocket. They'll make a big play on the ground. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first. They get 13 on the pickup, and that's a 49er first down.
Well, I can tell you what, that was the goal from the moment he took off. Kept his eyes locked on the chains and made sure he set them up with a new set of downs. Well done.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. Pretty throwing here on 1st. It is caught offside. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. From the red zone now. Sideline throws complete to Pearsall. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
That's just a gorgeous corner route by the wide receiver. I bet you'll find, Kate, in the annals of football history, the best corner route runners as receivers are also the best slant runners, the best post runners, because it's all about change of direction, and that was put on display right there.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Give him a couple on the run, and it's now 2nd and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The 49ers take a 4th quarter lead. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown! You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here, running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Kate. And some players, that's the world they thrive in. Finding windows where windows shouldn't exist and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make...
Well, we knew this was coming. All touchdowns are reviewed, especially late in a close game like this. Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again. Unlike these officials, who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
Those points safe on the scoreboard. The touchdown upheld upon review. On is Moody for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Scott now to return. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. The Bears and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. First and 10 now from the 30. Off the play fake, Williams. Completed here to Komet. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
Throwing now, off play action. Swift hauls it in. Head out of bounds after a small gain. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. We'll throw it. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. 4th down, that much tougher.
As we're into the 4th quarter, we know this. We know that money down could not be any more important than right now. Both sides are certainly fatigued. You feel it in both their play. But battling through what's been a physical contest all game long going to be the key here down the stretch.
They're up now, ready to punt it. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And the 49ers will go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. He'll get this complete to Jennings. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers leading by 7. They're set up at the 35 now. Blown back gets the handoff. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. Eight yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Back-to-back carries here. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. They send a tight end in motion. Going to the ground again on first. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. The Bears going to use their third and final timeout as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Another carry for him. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory. A strong 9-yard effort there, Brock, and it brings up 3rd and 1.
I'll tell you what, if this defense is going to give the offense room on this counter, they're going to take it to the sideline every single time for positive yards. Someone needs to stay and lock down the backside to deny this running lane we're seeing towards the sideline.
They kick the running back in motion. Looking to throw. Completes beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. With the win in hands, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the 49ers take the win here in front of the faithful in Santa Clara. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
Okay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get trounced because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game. It's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.